Welcome to coMojos with Sherlyn Aw. Have you wondered why when people nowadays have better lives, are able to buy all the nicest things in the world, cases of depression and anxiety are on the rise, and many conversations at dinner tables are about stress? My boss is stressing me, my children are stressing me, my colleagues are stressing me. Do you know that depression and mental health problems is increasing and cripples people and their families? A long time ago, about 10,000 years ago, most human beings were hunters and gatherers. Hunters and their children learned skills on survival from free play and exploring with interaction from nature. By making their tools and be creative to find food and track animals. There were fun and free play. Then came the agriculture evolution, where people could produce more food and had proper homes to stay. It was labor intensive because people needed to spend a long time to produce more. They needed time and effort to plow, to plant, cultivate, and tend to their animals the whole day long. Children's lives changed because they have to work on the farms to feed the family. There was slavery and child labor. Children had to learn about obedience. The lords and masters would beat the children until they complied with the master's orders. People who rebelled could die. Then came the industrial age, where factories were born. People could mass produce things at a faster pace, and people grew rich and could buy more things for themselves and their loved ones. Then education was born and schools were formed. Employers found that schooling was good for the workforce. It was important to study for long hours and learn about repeating information and be tested after that so that it can be drilled into minds. The same hard work attitude was transferred from the fields to the factories and then used in classrooms. Playful children are considered disobedient in the classroom, where rules have to be complied and followed for better control. Like before, children who like free play were labeled as lazy, and those who didn't do well academically were labeled as lousy. So about 3 years ago, I started my personal development journey, and it opened my eyes, my mind, and my heart. I went to class after class after class to find out why, even with all the material possessions, it did not equate to more happiness and connectedness in human beings. Why is it that I'm surrounded by human beings with no lack of material possessions around me, with my family and close friends, and yet I could still feel alone? Not lonely, but alone. Then I thought, what if human beings could be happy human beings again from the hunter days? What if human beings become excited about learning and exploring by using the creativity they were born with instead of having to survive by learning fixed information? What if human beings worked together and supported each other for the common good of the world instead of continuing what thousands of years have passed down to us, which was to divide human mankind? Then I saw light. Somehow, I have a vision, a dream that yes, as people, we can get there. We can make the change. Not because it's easy, but because it is hard. First, it starts with myself to change my wiring, then my family, then all families in the world will get together, because we will be human beings who will play again. We will support, we will love, we will be creative, we will care. We can and we will stop the hurt and undo what has been passed down from generation to generation. It is the 21st century. The time for change is now. Right now, I'm on my 21st video on my 30 days, 30 videos challenge to raise $3,000 for the Singapore Children's Society, where social workers are forming the bonds and helping children and youths whose parents and caregivers are unable to help them with the support. We can make a difference to change a child's life, to give the support for the social worker to help kids who have to go through each day with bullying, with physical abuse, with household members in prison, to help them have resilience. Click on the link and be the rainbow to help donate to these kids who will be our future. Thank you and see you soon.